Snacks to sweet treats. Let's dive into the best eats at Animal Kingdom. Hey friends, Laura Kromzak here with the Disney Slowdown, and as promised, we are going live to talk about my favorite items to eat at Animal Kingdom. What I love about Animal Kingdom is you get more of a variety. You get more adventure. It's not your typical theme park food with just chicken nuggets and burgers and fries and pizza. You can find all of those at Animal Kingdom as well, but because you have Asia and Africa and of course the wonderful world of Pandora, you have a variety of foods that some of them might be just a little twist on a classic. So if you have a picky eater, they might venture into one of those options, or maybe they're ready to just completely go for it and choose something that is, outside of the box, like you're going to find in Pandora. At Satuli Canteen, that you can create your own bowl. So you can customize it with items that your kids will eat, but yet it's still just a little adventurous. So I would recommend Satuli Canteen for that. You're also going to find more fresh options. Harambe Market has got a lot of fresh fruits and veggies up there. So if you are tired of, you know, theme park food and you just need something that grows in the ground, that's going to be a great place for you to find those options. My absolute favorite thing to get at Animal Kingdom is on Discovery Island, and it's at Eight Spoons Cafe, which is not open the whole time. I think it's only a lunch and early dinner, but it usually closes about 5 p.m. So you want to go there for lunch. It's only a snack item, but it is the pulled pork over baked mac and cheese. Yes, at Flame Tree Barbecue, you can get the pulled pork over french fries, but if you know me, french fries are not my favorite. So, but I will take a pulled pork over mac and cheese all day long. That stuff is amazing. Hi, Thomas. Thank you for joining me. And I just want to say thank you if you are new to my channel and you just happen to find me. Welcome. My name is Laura. I'm with the Disney Slowdown. And hello there. I can't read that name. I'm sorry. If you are not new to my channel and you're a subscriber, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. We are talking about quick bites at Animal Kingdom in Orlando, Florida, and some of my favorite eats when I go there. We were talked about Satuli Canteen, and you can create your own bowl, but there's something else that's a little unique, and that is a cheeseburger pod. It's in a bao bun, but it's like, cheeseburger inside. So if your kids are like, I only want to eat a burger, only want to eat a cheeseburger, you might be able to get them to go for the cheeseburger pod and at least try it, right? I mean, it's bread and the cheeseburger inside. So maybe you'll have luck there. And my name is Laura. And I want to tell you too that you can get a kids meal as an adult. It's a nice smaller portion, especially if it's hot. But what I love about the kids meals in Disney is they come with two sides. So if you got the cheeseburger pod, if you got the cheeseburger pod for an adult meal, I think there are two bao buns that it comes with, and then a side, which I believe they have fries there, but don't quote me on that. It might be like rice or something else, or you could get a cutie, which is nice, have a little piece of fresh fruit there. But with the kids meal, you get two sides with one bao bun and you get a small drink. So sometimes, you know, thank you. Jesus loves you. He's always here for you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Um, it's nice sometimes to just get like a little spot of Coke, right? Because you just heated the day, you need something bubbly, you need a little burst of caffeine. Kids meals usually run about $10. So if you're unsure or if you just kind of want some different options, maybe like a little sampling of things, a kids meal is a nice way to do that. I'm not going to be on here very long. Honestly, there's not too much in Animal Kingdom. There's a lot of carts that you can get items at. Oh, I did want to tell you about the popcorn. So, if you've been paying attention, I tell you always get your popcorn bucket on your first day and always bring it with you every day in the park because you can get a refill of the popcorn for $2.25 right now, of course, until they raise that price. But that's, a really nice snack to share with your family or just eat all by yourself because I do that all the time. But it's a nice salty snack. In Animal Kingdom, there aren't many popcorn machines there, but they do make it fresh and then they put it in boxes. So you can always show them your bucket and then they're just going to give you a box, but they will charge you for the refill price. So you're going to get a little extra popcorn because the boxes are a little bigger than the popcorn bucket. So that's a nice trick that I like. And one of my favorite sweet snacks is at Pongu Pongu. They have it is called a Pongu Lumpia. So it's not super sweet and it's almost like a flauta, but they call it an egg roll. And it's a sweet cream cheese with pineapple and they roll it up and fry it. And so it's like I said, it's not super sweet, but it's just enough. And it's only $3 and it's a pretty decent size. So that's one of the things that I like to get. Also at Pongu Pongu, you can get the Navi sized pretzel, which I think again is a little bit better than those Mickey pretzels. Those Mickey pretzels are stale most of the time. They're just not. Just no bueno. Just don't go for the Mickey pretzel. I know it's tempting because it's Mickey shaped, but they're just really not that great. But you can get the Navi sized pretzel there at Pongu Pongu. You can get the Pongu Lumpia, which I love. And they do have the um, Night Blossom, which is really sweet, but it's got like a green apple and a pear slush put together, and then you put the popping bobas in it. So it's sweet, it's fruity, it's cold, it's refreshing, and I love the popping bobas. Those are my favorite. That's really the reason to get it. And if you just need something a little extra kick, you can get some rum in that one, and they call it the rum blossom. So I haven't tried it with the rum. I'm a little concerned about that with the green apple and the pear. I'm not sure about that, but I see it a lot. I see people get it, so it is available. Just something for you to keep in mind if you need to. Now, Animal Kingdom is where I tried the strawberry bar, and I thought this one was a little sweeter, and it's not the same brand as I have seen in Epcot and even Magic Kingdom. I've seen the Outshine bar, which is a pretty popular brand here in the United States. A little more natural, less sugar. And I've seen that in Magic Kingdom. I'm going to Magic Kingdom on Monday, actually. Can you believe it? I'm going to be there on Monday. I may have to try one of those strawberry bars, just to see if I get an outshine and if it's the same that we get in the stores here, because I do like that brand. I think those are like the perfect balance of sweet and tart and not too much sugar. Very refreshing. But it's not outshine that I had in Animal Kingdom, and I felt like they were a little too sweet. And then the ones at Epcot are Olaf, but they're a strawberry lemonade, and I haven't tried that yet either. So those are on my list of things to try. But if you want to get outside of your comfort zone, maybe do something completely different when you're in a theme park, eat a little more fresh items, Animal Kingdom is the place for you. Let's see. Yeah, those are my top. Just to recap, pulled pork mac and cheese at 8 Spoons Cafe, but it closes early. It closes at 5 p.m. So get there before it closes. Go for lunch or a late dinner. It's a snack. They call it a snack, but it is a bowl of mac and cheese with pulled pork on top. So the reason why they call it a snack is it doesn't come with a side, which no big deal. Why would you need fries with all of that, right? If you do want the pulled pork fries, like the loaded fries, you can get those at Flame Tree Barbecue, but I prefer the mac and cheese. Thanks for tuning in with me. And maybe I have some surprises next week. I don't know yet because I am going to be in Disney. We will see. Hopefully, I'll get to go live while I'm at one of the parks there. But we will be off topic next week if I do that. So thanks for joining me. And if you have not subscribed, would you please do that? I greatly appreciate it. And let me know what questions you have in the comments below. I'd love to interact with you. I'd love to help you out when you're planning your next Disney vacation. Thank you, and we will see you on my next video.